Surprise, peeps! Are you ready? Guess who's back? Back again. My Nissan's back. No engine. Dun, dun. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Before we jump into the video, today's a good one. I've got to talk about today's sponsor. Thank you so much to the amazing Skillshare for once again sponsoring one of my videos. It means a lot. This website is fantastic. I highly recommend this coming from myself. I love it. I've actually been using it a lot recently because I'm looking at designing way more 621 merchandise, clothing, accessories, and they have an amazing class on there right now, which is by Aaron Draplin, and he is running me down the whole lot. The current video I'm going through is the researching vendors. I'm trying to reach out, create more stuff, so before I jump into the wrong people, headed over to Skillshare, used my own actual personal account, not the sponsor one, and I've been researching up on this to make sure my designs are the absolute best. Now, this is not all that they do. They are an online learning community. They have so many different options on there, from graphic design, illustration, merchandise, branding, editing, photo editing, video editing, how to use Photoshop, and all the rest of it. This is not to be missed. The first 1,000 people that click down below, which is basically gonna be all of you, click down below and you get 2 months free trial on the website. And then, I mean, that you can't beat that. You get 2 months free learning, free education, especially in this time where some of us still are on downtime. No better way to use your time other than to learn, and Skillshare has your back. So make sure you use my link down below so they know that you're coming from me, and I really hope that you make use of this while we can. Thank you once again to Skillshare. Amazing. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video.
You can't even see it.
Oh dear. Hey, if you hear heavy breathing, that's because Peck holds the camera under his nose while he's filming stuff. So, my car's back. Shock. We're not worrying about the actual car today. Today is going to be a video that should be kind of cool if you're into car shit, I guess, and me and Peck's sort of sense of humour. But what we have to do is strip this down to a bare bone engine, and then get it ready to go to DY Engines, because I've paid for a fully forged one from DY Engines now. So my car should come back eventually working one day.
Without a misfire.
With no misfire, because we've got a whole new engine being built. But he needs to take some bits off of this, and he only wants it as a bare engine. But first off, we have to do some organising. Me and Tom Peck have to do, which probably not going to film this. But clear out a shelf, because we've learned our lessons, haven't we, Tom Peck, from taking the Civic apart, and it's all going to go on a shelf, nice and neat. Let's get started, baby. Since I've had it, it's had a misfire, but it's got progressively much worse, to the point now where I can't drive how I want to drive with it. If you've watched any of my drift videos, you'll have noticed I've really started going heavy on the old handbrake over the last year. That's because any time we got in any form of boost, the car would just misfire. Especially if I hit a limit height, it would just shit itself, and I just couldn't drift in that way. So I had to start using the handbrake, which I hate. What we've done in that time is a lot. So inside here I've got Tomei 264 cams, the pond cams, got Tomei valve springs and titanium retainers, new head gasket in there as well, APW manifold, Garrett 2867 R Gen 2 turbo, got this downpipe as well on it that was a Circuit Sports, I think, from America. Lifters that have been replaced 3 times, about 8 different sets of spark plugs. I've had 3 different sets of coil packs. So we've done so much with this, and this engine is not going to be used anymore in my car. I am basically taking all the ancillaries off the engine today. We've got belts, just everything, and that's why we've got the shelf laid out nice and neat over here, so we can take it off, put it over there, and not lose anything, because we've done that a million times before, and we've learned our lessons. Bad boys. Yeah, I think just make a start on this and start stripping it down and get the oil out of it and all that sort of shit and go from there, yeah? Sick, let's do it. That is one starter motor for a Nissan S14 engine, because this is an S14 engine. Also guys, I was thinking, I'll put this to you now, I'm gonna buy a pair of these for the fronts, I think, of my car as well, so we can have 2 full sets of work wheels. I'm gonna do these fluorescent yellow. I think it'll look gangster. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And also, winners of the sticker comp, Bosh, there you are right now. Make sure you drop me a DM. Once again, leave comments down below for 2 winners picked, and I think this time we're going to give away a snapback. There we go. So in the next video, you will be winning a snapback potentially just by leaving a comment. Please hit a thumbs up on the video, give it a like for us. Whee! You just laughed at me, burning my fingers!
So just reply what you just said.
No.
I'm what? I'm smashing through it. Get the camera so they can look like you're doing something.
So I'll leave those there. They are all in that manifold. So Beth's turned up. Beth, give everybody a wave. She doesn't. I don't know if you want to be on camera or not. Yeah?
Your Instagram's going.
She's instantly gone quiet. You don't look rough at all, you nugget.
You're
Look at the colour of her nails, though. Look at the colour of these nails, lads. Look at that. What we are doing is we're going to struggle for the rest of the day because old Muscles over here flatlined a couple of bolts in the hardest place to get them. And I am also struggling desperately with this one here that's loose. Just can't get the thing out. So then we've got that one that I'm just going to gun ho, and then we're just going to rip the turbo off. We're going to take the turbo off first, I think, to try and get them bolts out. But we are getting somewhere. It's definitely looking like less of a engine now. But oh my god, is it hot? Should we ask how hot it is? 30 fucking 3 degrees, mate. 33 degrees. That's what it matches, boys. What did you do, Duffer boy? What did you do, Duffer boy? So we did nearly have a domestic. A proper couple domestic, but it worked. So there was 2 bolts in here that had been rounded, but we took I have to give them a massive shout out. Grab it for us real quick before we get that out. The Iron Hell reciprocal saw. Absolutely amazing. We've got the metal blade on there. It literally cuts straight through. We could control it exactly how we needed to as well.
I mean, you were absolutely shitting.
I was holding it as well while you were holding it. It was like, I was holding it while he was holding it, and I had my glasses, I was watching like this, I was so close. But like, we've managed to successfully get that bolt off, and my new camera has turned up, Sony A7 III, stoked on it. So should be able to get some lovely, lovely, doubly pictures for the old website. I've got a Tamron 28-75 lens. But I've got a Canon and it sucks, so I've got the Sony now, and I'm looking forward to giving it a try and uploading some photos. It should be good. Cool. Oh, gotta give the boys at Iron Hell and the girls, they're a team, at Iron Hell another shout. They sent me a couple more battery packs through. These are my favourite thing they do. This one is like their super sick heavy duty thing. They said this is a beast, so if you want these, link down below with the Amazon links. And Wix, maybe, I think, one of them. Yeah, Wix, I'll link some stuff for you guys to get them. I haven't got any codes or anything at the moment, but bosh. I think you have more control with me holding the fucking tool, you nugget. In there nice and deep. Now we just don't have a bolt to put anything around. Ta-da! Peck's done it. I'll give you the credit for that, mate. I did some of it. He doesn't get all the fucking credit. It was a team effort. Don't you punch my hand hard. So that is how we had to end up doing it. That is bolt number 2, ripped off. I think Peck is absolutely hanging out some food. Am I right?
So hungry now.
What do you want?
Anything Nando's, obviously.
Anything Nando's, obviously. Alright, get it ordered then, and we'll go.
Can we have a breather? Because I'm fucking up.
What is the next stage?
I love how we were like, yeah, let's clear a shelf, make it neat. It was not neat.
I haven't done it neatly at all. I fucked up again. But it is what it is. To be fair, it's all organised, just not very well. But here's the engine. It's now, I think this is how Dave wants it. If he says to me, he wants it any other way. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's just a rock arms. If he wants it any other way, we'll sort it. But means now the engine can go down to Dave Yandel, who's now going to fully forge it for me. As you can see over here, the car is back in my possession. Brought it home so we can fit some new parts to it that I'm going to order and have got for it. You come in here with me?
Dad, you ran it on tubes?
No? You blind? Fucking Prince Andrew. Fucking. My body kit, which has all been repainted. There's only some of the parts I've got here, but I wanted to show you how badass this would look. So we've got the headlight covers, they're all body painted. So we had these done months ago, just before COVID. I want to pick all this up. So we've got that all to go on. We've got dual side skirts. As you can see, this is a new bumper altogether. We've still got the original one, but this is a replica. Just gonna fuck that one up at Drift Day, so it should be kind of fun. Yeah, it should be sick. Anyway, we're gonna go tidy up and then I will say goodbye. So that is that done. Tom Peck, Shankway, Monfrey, and yeah, there is the engine. So the plan now is get this down to Dave's over in Bristol. A long ass drive. The van has no aircon, so that's gonna suck. But we have the engine ready to go and be dropped off. It is going to be an absolute nightmare putting this all back together. So I will definitely be paying Lewis and Dan, I think, to come down for a weekend and help, because fuck this for a laugh. Like, I've already dropped bolts and all this my luck, so this is going to be an absolute nightmare. Not organised at all. We didn't do what we said at all, Peck, so let ourselves down on that. Well, let me down on that one. Never mind. Anyway, job done. Stuff coming up on the car. Beth, first time on the channel, say hello to everybody and see how many creepy followers you get from this. And yeah, sound as fuck. See you later, guys. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and cheers for sticking around this long if you are still here. Peace.